Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. So make sure if you guys are new here and you have been enjoying my content that you are subscribing down below. It is free to subscribe, no cost to you. It does just help support me and my channel so I can keep bringing you guys these decluttering videos. Make sure you also give the video a thumbs up and let me know on your favorite part in the comments down below. So in today's video, we are working on a garage. Now this garage is going to be a little bit different than some of the ones I have done in the past. This is a working man's garage. So they are renting a house right now, and the owners of the house have a large amount of stuff in the garage. So what we had to do was go through, reorganize it. They are out of the country, so they are not able to do that themselves. So we got it set up, made some space, and then we are clearing out the storage locker and bringing it all into the garage so it is all in one spot. So here is what the garage looks like at the beginning. So walking through here at first, it was crammed, it looked absolutely packed, and then trying to think about getting a full storage unit into here as well seemed a little daunting, but once you actually looked around, stuff was not put away well. There was lots of spaces between boxes. Nothing was really sorted. So we went through, made ourselves some space, and then we set up a nice area for all of his work stuff. So this is going to be a two-part video. I was going to try and pack it all into one video, but it would have ended up being about 40 minutes long, and I don't think anyone, especially me, is prepared to sit through a video that long. So what I have done is I've split it in half. So you are going to see, I think, just one truckload from the storage room in this video. And then the next video, we do add 2 more truckloads and finish it all up. So make sure you guys are subscribing so that you don't miss the end reveal for this video. So what we ultimately decided to do was start on the left side of the garage, make our way to the shelving units. They were all around the garage, and then go through and just make sure we are not missing out on any spaces. We really packed things in there. None of this is going to be None of this needs to be accessed anytime soon. So we did make it so that there's only a few things maybe leaning against the shelves. They are not super difficult to get to, but like I said, they're not going to need them right away. So we weren't too concerned about getting at stuff when we were done. So as you can see here, I did have help this day. This is the owner of all of the things in the storage unit and some of the garage things. And a big shout out to him for actually being here, helping me get through all of this and putting in so much work. He did a large portion of the moving. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you saving me from trying to move all this stuff by myself. Now, when they moved all of their stuff into the garage at this house, they did it in a rush, so none of it was really put away well. As you can see, like, there is a chair above my head here on a bunch of bins. There was gaps in the shelves, like it just didn't make too much sense. So once we went through and we filled all the gaps, tried finding spaces for as much of the stuff that was like in the middle of the garage, it looked a lot better. We created a lot more room so that we could actually set up his stuff that he's going to use and going to need, and then that way he can still use and function in this garage. I do have to say, I absolutely love the shelving units that they put in around the garage. When I buy a house one day and I have a big garage, I am definitely going to be using shelving units like these. They were just so nice to be able to not really sort the boxes, but get the boxes up there off the floor. They're out of the way. You still have lots of space in the middle. So if you are thinking about putting shelves in your garage, I would highly suggest giving it a try. Another wonderful thing about having a handyman around during this process was he was able to hang up hooks and anything that we needed to store, like shovels, equipment, to make sure it stayed up straight and that it was safe. So that was absolutely excellent. We got so much accomplished in such a short amount of time. This is one of those spaces where there was so much stuff in here, it was very overwhelming trying to figure out where we were going to start working. So once we decided we were going to start on the left side, get to the shelving units, clean them up, it made things a lot easier because we just kept going with that until basically all the shelf space was done. As we went, we took anything we could from the floor, added it onto the shelves, and it just worked out so well for this space. So don't get discouraged if you walk in somewhere that you are going to declutter and you are just like, wow, like what am I going to do here? Just pick a spot, decide what you're going to do first, and then it sometimes just all keeps rolling. Sometimes you're going to get stuck here and there, but any progress is good progress. If you get in there and only have like 10 minutes, you move like 3 things, at least it gives you some motivation for next time, knowing that you did something and not just left it as it was the whole time. One thing I will say is the bikes hanging from the roof drove me absolutely insane. So awesome if you guys have your bikes off the floor hanging. It does save so much space, but the amount of times I was getting stuck on the bicycles on the roof just drove me insane. So the right side of the garage here got the biggest change during this process. So now that we have got most of the left side sorted out, we jumped in to this side, and this is where we are going to be storing his stuff. He does use a lot of different tools and equipment for his job, so we needed something that would store his items but also make it easy for him to access them. So what we decided to do was set up a row of shelving kind of in the middle of the garage towards the right hand side. That way his stuff was accessible to him, but still there was space in the garage. So this video is going to be a little shorter than usual this week, guys. I am having some major complications with my laptop. I think it's about on its last leg, and it has just been fighting me through this whole editing process. And honestly, I cannot handle anymore. So next week, you are going to get the reveal of this garage. It is all done and beautiful and put together at the moment. So wait for that for next week. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend and get some decluttering done. Thanks, guys. Okay, put it there. Push it in really hard. Did you push it?
Oh. Where do you want it?